What's going on? Clocky clocking in. Got a new deck for you. It's Mewtwo. Mewtwo's back. Mewtwo, you could say, has returned. Whoa. Maybe he's even striking back. Let's see what we can do here with this deck. I'm excited. We are going second, and we're starting with Mewtwo, which is like perfect. Now it won't be as good if we can't get a couple things going. I do apologize for my voice sounding a little scratchy. I'm getting over a sickness. When you have a kid, you get sick with everything. So that's what I'm dealing with. All right, they're doing their Eevee EX first, which is probably not the best move. But they probably want to keep their Froakie alive, so I can kind of understand that to some extent. What, Giratina? Giratina Greninja? In here? In my house? What? No way. I'm surprised. I don't know if I'll ever build this deck, or maybe I already did. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever build that deck just purely based on like vibes, you know what I'm saying? Based on vibes alone. I think we just leave the Eevee EX in the front here. We kind of didn't get the best starting hand. No research. Sabrina's kind of a later game thing. Same with Mars. We have two evolutions here, but we don't have a rare candy for Gardevoir, and we don't have the Eevee for Sylveon. So, all in all, not the best start. Not the worst, but I don't know what they really plan on doing with their energy here. I imagine they're going to build the Giratina up. And they really just hit every card they needed to, and we are unfortunately in Brick City. Brick City. Brick City. See how well we can pull this off here. Oh man, I'm sorry. I don't know how much those will come over the mic. We'll see. This might not even get some play. This might not even be in the video, depending on how poorly this goes. Mostly because, like, I don't know, bricks. Do you guys think bricks are fun to watch? I don't think so. Watch me get another card that doesn't help. Oh, okay, well that helps. It's a little late. And by a little, I mean a lot. Oh my god. Well, I don't know. Give me Ralts, I guess, or Eevee's fine too. Okay, but we need rare candy is the other issue. We'll play this. We'll play this. We'll play this. Now we need rare candy next turn. If we can pull rare candy next turn, we're in a really good spot. If we can't though, we're in a bad spot. Because I have a feeling they have like a X speed or a leaf here. That'll get them into this Giratina, but we'll see. Who knows? But we do have the Ralts now. We really need rare candy. We could pull like a research here. Unfortunately, like Eevee is a little late. We could have used Eevee a little earlier. Mars, honestly, this might help. Crazy as that sounds. Okay. It didn't help, but I don't know, it didn't hurt either. It's pretty much in the same spot we were. Okay. Okay. They're not doing any damage to us this turn either, is the thing. They could next turn, but we keep building energy. Like, that just gives us another turn to build energy. Is it too late to say I'm sorry? We could, I guess we play the Eevee, because I'm like, do I want a second Gardevoir? And while that would be nice, I want the draw power from Sylveon on this turn, you know, the turn after this one, so. We'll just hit Psychic Sphere here, and hopefully we can start building up our other Mewtwo in a second. I hope we can. We may not be able to, but we'll see. We're in a pretty good spot, though. I don't think they hit us with red or anything. Okay, they draw more cards, but they can't set up like a second Greninja. They can only set up one right now. And it'll be too long for them to set up a second one, so I'm not really that scared. In order for them to be in a really good spot, they would have to pull... They need red, is what they need. Otherwise, this doesn't do a whole lot. They might have red, but no. I feel like if you're running this deck, it doesn't have red, right? It probably has Cyrus. Ah, okay, and here comes the Cyrus. We saw this coming. But does he Cyrus twice? That's the question. We do knock out this Giratina here too. Like, he doesn't have any attacking power after he does this. So I don't know what he's gonna do. He can't attack with anything after this turn. He is kind of screwed. Especially if we can get Gardevoir online, which I bet we can. We've got some cards we can pull out of the deck here, but we do knock out this Giratina, and then nothing that this person has can attack. So we're pretty much set. Let's see what we can get though. I bet we can get exactly what we're looking for here. Perfect. Evolve to Sylveon here. Hopefully this pulls rare candy out of the deck. We got 2 of them. They're in there. Come on. Okay, well, we did get Sabrina, which actually might help a bunch. So we'll probably play, since we could have 2 Gardevoir, we might as well. And then if he hits us with Sabrina, we just switch to Sylveon, but I don't see what we have to be worried about here. We do really need Gardevoir, like right now though. For sure. We could, to mess up with their energy costs, play a Sabrina here in a second too, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah. Because I don't know what they're really gonna do now. They could try to build a second Giratina, but I mean I'm more than happy to, you know, also be patient because I'm missing a card. So like if I don't get the card I'm looking for in a minute, then I'm more than happy to wait. We do have a research still in the deck too, which would be nice to have. They will have Greninja online next turn, but now they have nothing that can hit very hard. Like there's no way anything hits hard enough, other than like them pulling Ralts forward, because this deck probably does have 2 Cyruses in it. All right, we win. I love smashing Giratina decks, dude. They're the worst. Hey, Mewtwo's back. In case you guys were wondering, is Mewtwo back? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, it is. Heck yeah, Mewtwo's back. You betcha. Here it goes. Side drive. Welcome back, Mewtwo. This deck's fun. You guys should try it out. Build it yourselves. It's in the deck list. It's in the description, I mean. The deck list is. I can't talk. The deck speaks for itself, thankfully. Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. If you like the content, you should like the video and subscribe. Thanks. We probably rock Mewtwo first. Like having Eevee in front wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, don't get me wrong, but we're gonna be pulling a ton of stuff out of our deck here. Since we're going second, we're not gonna play the Eevee yet either, because we don't want like a Sabrina to throw us off. Not that that would be like the worst thing in the world, but it wouldn't be the best thing in the world either. So Water and Eevee, I bet you it's another Greninja Giratina deck. We don't have anything that, like, I thought about putting Geo in this deck. The reason red is in it is for Solgaleo. In case you ever need to side drive a Solgaleo, hit for 170, that's where the red comes in. But for the most part, you're pretty much knocking out a bunch of stuff with 150 damage. But in case you need that extra oomph, it's there. What? Is that a Froakie? Who could have guessed? I don't want to put too many Eevees on our bench. We only really need 1. Okay. So I'll put this one. And then we do an energy, and then we'll hold on to the other Eevee for now. I don't really feel like we need both of them played. Because in case we need to build another Mewtwo in the back, never hurts. Oh my gosh, they already have Greninja. Oh, I love it here. Now we could get Gardevoir online pretty quickly in a second here, so it might not matter too much. Plus, this thing's not going to do anything to us, like damage-wise, so we're not really worried about the Sylveon. Although I'm sure they'll put the energy on the Sylveon here. We'll see. This might not... I don't know if this is just Greninja and Sylveon. Who knows? We'll see. Greninja's cool, but it doesn't hit for that much. Like, yeah, it does 20 damage a turn for free, but... yeah, I'm not, like, scared of that. You know? We don't have any heals in this deck. I did have a Pokemon Center Lady at one point, and then I was like, nah, I'd rather have, like, Sabrina in it. The beautiful part about this game is you can mix and match however the heck you feel like it, so... we do hit for 50. Do I play the Ralts in case we need both? Well, we'll never need both. Let's just play the other Eevee for now, because I don't... We're in like a weird spot. We really need a Sylveon. We have 2 in the deck. So if we can pull one, that pulls us into another one. We'll be pulling 4 cards out of the deck, and then we'll be like super ready to go. But we'll see. I can't guarantee that. If they attack with Sylveon here especially, like, we're in a good spot still. This is 20. And then... are they going to pull the Ralts forward? That's kind of sad. I'm okay with that, though. We have another one in the back. I mean, you can Cyrus the Ralts, but this Mewtwo... don't care. We really would like rare candy too. Rare candy would be nice. We do have the Gardevoir. Is he thinking about Cyrusing? I think it's a bit premature to, like, I get why you would want to hit my Ralts here, but you gotta be focusing on my Mewtwo a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of... Oh, red card. That could hurt, could help. Okay, that's actually the same exact hand. Darn! Dude, people just be hitting red card for no reason. That's so funny. That did nothing. Ah, oh, Sylveon! He's probably gonna think that he gave us this. Perfect. If we can pull him to the other Sylveon too, in case we need it, that'd be great. We pulled him to the we pulled him to the other Mewtwo, but we also pulled him to the other Sylveon. This is why we played both Eevees. You know, sometimes you just gotta. You never know. And then maybe we pull into a research if we need it. Oh, okay. Look at this, man. We got 6 cards. We have to pull a rare candy here. If we don't, I'm gonna be so sad. Oh my god. How did we pull? We pulled so many cards out of our deck there. All right, so we just lose this Mewtwo. That's so funny. How did we do that? We have so much crap in our hand. Oh man, I don't know what we do. I was gambling putting 2 Sylveon EXs out like this because I was like, well, you know, if I do that, shoot, I was like, I become kind of a threat, but you know. Granted, they can just hit us with Greninja Sylveon here. I don't know if this is the waste of the cape or not, but this way they have to do that instead of doing some other nonsense. So we do take the Sylveon out the turn after this, though. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a Giratina deck. If Giratina's in it, they haven't pulled it out yet, and that's supposed to be like their main damage dealer, so I don't know. I'm so angry we didn't get a rare candy, though. We have literally 4 cards left in the deck. 4. How many do they have? Oh, they have 5. They've also been pulling cards out of their deck, but we've been pulling way more out. We don't clear here, unfortunately. The giant cape kind of screwed us over there. We only do 90 with red here. But we can Mars them. I don't know if that's a good play or not. We might just give them what they need. We'll see. That way, too, they don't hit our Ralts, which is nice. I don't know. Do we set up the other Mewtwo? I guess we could try. There's the rare candy I needed 3 years ago. If we had gotten it a turn earlier, we'd be in such a good spot now. But we didn't. So here we are. We're in the bad place. I guess we play this Mewtwo. We could retreat into the Mewtwo and start setting it up, which wouldn't be a bad idea. We could even... Yeah, why not? I'm worried this Gardevoir is going to go down, though, but there's not really anything I can do about that, is the sad part. But this, at least, like, if they don't have Cyrus, we'll do this. Okay, hear me out, hear me out. We retreat into the Mewtwo. We put 2 energy on it, using Gardevoir here. And then we're going to Mars. And then hope that they don't have anything in their hand. Hope that we, you know, don't give them anything. I don't know what they would get anyway. They really need Cyrus. They probably have it, but I'm hoping that blocked them out of it. If not, we're screwed. The smart move for them would be to tap our Gardevoir. In the event that, like, they need to do something with it. We'll see. He's probably going to tap the Gardevoir, right? Just in case he does get what he's looking for next turn. We'll see, though. Oh, no. You fool. He needed to do that to do enough damage to the Gardevoir the turn after. Because our Mewtwo will be fine after this turn. I don't think I'm that scared. We could always retreat our Mewtwo into Sylveon EX. Because we can hit for 70 here. And I guess the Greninja will come in after that to... I don't think they were thinking. They're metagaming like way too hard right now, and I think this might be what screws them over. Alright, well, I guess they just wanted me to win? I'm confused because, like, we just do this, and then they have to pull something forward. So they either now lose their Greninja, which is how they've been doing as much as they've been doing, damage-wise, or their Sylveon. Kind of a dumb move on their part. I don't think they really thought this through. They should have just attacked, because then even when I take down their Pokemon, their Greninja could come in and clean up. But now it can't do that anymore. They didn't do enough damage to me for that to even matter. I guess we'll put an energy on the Sylveon. Oh god, excuse me. We don't need a Psychic Sphere here because or Side Drive, because 50 is enough, so we don't want to waste energy. We do like having, you know. We were able to pivot into our second Mewtwo EX though, which is cool. One of the reasons why I love this deck. I don't know what to expect here. They don't do enough damage with anything. Nothing here will give them enough damage to beat Mewtwo. I think we win. And they can't pull Gardevoir forward either. I mean, if they have another Sylveon EX and a Cyrus, then they win. But they need that. And I don't know if, like, maybe our Mars screwed them over. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, so here comes the Cyrus. Which we do have to put 2 energy on. I forgot about that. But this is kind of a waste. Didn't he already use 2 Cyruses? Or have they not used a Cyrus? That's kind of a waste, though. If I guess the Water Shuriken hits. I thought about putting an energy on the Gardevoir. Maybe I should have. But that wouldn't have helped too much, though. I guess it would have. We don't have any retreating cards in this deck because we're all about, like, just hitting hard. But I think we lose. Because we don't have any way of, like... If we had another Giant Cape in the deck, we'd be set. But I had to use that Giant Cape. I should have... Maybe the Giant Cape when I used it was a bad time. That's the only thing I could think of. Because we just get knocked out this next turn here. Let me do this. We don't have Dawn. I thought about putting Dawn in this deck too, honestly. But the red is like so valuable, you know, for what we need it for. Dang. That was a close match though. That was a close match. We just got really unlucky with the 2 Sylveons. Like if we had Gardevoir literally a turn earlier, we would have been fine. And this person, I feel like, I don't know, they did a lot of weird plays. There's a lot of stuff they should have done that they never actually got around to doing. So, all in all, you know, it is what it is, but we still rocked it. I think we still played pretty well, all things considered. I think they played poorly. There was a bunch of stuff they could have done that would have... Mewtwo, and a Pokeball, and 2 Professor's Research, say less. And we're going first, say even less. Oh, Kartana! An Eevee, we'll play this. I kind of want to research to mill towards a Ralts here. Perfect. And then, yeah, whatever the heck else you want to give me out of this Pokeball here, go ahead. 2 Ralts? Say less. Say less? Say less. Set me up. This is a good start. This is a really good start. We're running against probably a Buzzswole deck, if I had to guess. They are going to be hitting us for 40. I did just edit the deck a little bit. It now has 2 Giant Capes and a Pokemon Center Lady. I got rid of an Eevee and a Sylveon because I was like, it's good to have them in there, but I feel like having too many, like we saw in that second match we had, it didn't like do anything too crazy for us. I kind of wish it did, but unfortunately it didn't end up doing anything too wild. So, all right, milling our deck a little bit here, it seems. Well, that's it. All right, that makes sense. All right, we Pokeball into our Gardevoir here, or Rare Candy. I mean, sorry, I said Pokeball. I meant Rare Candy. We have taken a fair amount of damage already. I'm kind of thinking about maybe switching out the red with a Geo, because there are a lot of Pokemon in this game that have 60 health, and being able to pop 50 like that super quickly with a Geo would be really nice. Like, yeah, the red is good for like Solgaleo decks, but I don't know. We do survive technically like one shot from a Solgaleo, so like why would we bother with anything else, you know? We kind of want to get one of our capes out. Did you hear my voice crack? One of our capes! We do want one of our capes. And to be fair, red does help with, like, if Buzzswole has Leafy Cape on, we clear with Side Drive, if you know. I'm just saying. If we can get our Sylveon online, that might be what we attack with next turn, actually. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Mars is interesting. Does it help, though? Not really. We'll just do this real quick. One of these. We could Mars. They only have 4 cards in their hand. I'm not really that afraid of anything they can pull out right now. And we'll just Side Drive. Because why not? Get this thing out of the way. It's annoying. I mean, they could still hit us with a Buzzswole and a Lusamine here for sure. That would be very bad, but we'll see. We might not have to worry about that. Who knows? We're in a really bad spot though, only having 50 health. If we could get Sylveon and then maybe play into Professor's Research, or not Professor's Research, but Giant Cape and Pokemon Center Lady, then I'll be happy. Then I'll be really happy. Lusamine into the Celesteela? Oh man, this guy's flipping. This guy's flipping. Good luck and Godspeed, sir. Heads will get you into a really good spot. Tails will mean you're in a really bad spot. Ah, man. The coin flip. That's okay. Sometimes it happens that way, you know? Sometimes you just gotta rock and roll. Like nothing can attack this turn, so I'm just gonna hope I get Sylveon here. Ah, we did not. I don't know what I do here. I guess we just do this. This. What have they done so far? Have they even used the research? Oh yeah, they've used a couple things. I'm just gonna hit him with a Mars. Just get rid of one of their cards, I guess. And then we're gonna Shadow here. And then end our turn. Unfortunately, can't knock out. Well, we could knock out Celesteela next turn if we pull our other rare candy. And our, we have Gardevoir, so we just need our other rare candy. So, like, I think we still have a research in the deck. No, we don't. Yeah, I was gonna say, technically we do with, what's it called? But, yeah. He's already, also, by the way, all of his grass energy's on the Celesteela, so we can't do anything with his, Buzzswole yet. Because he already all of his discarded energy is on the Celesteela right now. So he just has to flip the coin to Celesteela and hope he gets it. He's not gonna do that. He's gonna bring the Pheromosa in to get some chip damage in. Okay. That's fair. But, I don't know. This still, I don't think he understands how much discarded energy he has right now. He only has, like, there's none in there, right? This is kind of a bad play. This is not a smart play. Because I don't think he could even Cyrus. No, I don't think we're going to see a Cyrus. Oh, there we go. There's our Sylveon. Perfect. Yeah, because he has no discarded energy right now. And you only have one after if we knock out this Pheromosa right here. Which I think we should be able to. God, I'd hope. I hope we pull our other rare candy here. I think it's Ode. Man. Well, we can Cape. We at least get to Cape here. And then we probably put an energy on... I don't know. Sylveon EX? And then we do this. And then I'm afraid of, like... I don't know. Do we think they have a Cyrus? They can't Cyrus next turn, though, is the biggest thing. So I think we just hold on to what we're rocking right now, because they can't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I remember to Side Shadow there. If I didn't, hey, it's okay. We should. I hope we get our rare candy here this turn. There's a rare candy left. I don't know what else is left, really, to be honest with you. Not a whole lot. A Sabrina. There's still a Sabrina in this deck. Something else, I forget. Also, this is kind of a bad play because they can only use their big beat once. They can't refresh it. Okay. Cyrus is still a very present threat. And that scares me. Another Giant Cape. I mean, we knock out the Pheromosa here, but like... I don't know. Or else he's probably going to just get knocked out, isn't it? I'm concerned. Like, I don't know. What else do I put the Giant Cape on? Or else, I guess? I don't know if they have Cyrus in this deck. I mean, they could. And then we'll do Pokemon Center Lady on Mewtwo. Probably the best play. And then we'll do an energy... I don't know. On the Gardevoir? I really don't know. Let's put it on here. So even if they have Leafy Cape here, we should be in a good spot, but we'll see. I don't think they will run... They can't run Cyrus because they have to run Lusamine to get enough energy on the Buzzswole to do Big Beat. And they could try to Cyrus forward the Ralts and then just punch it, but that wouldn't be enough. And we would still win. because we only need one retreat on the rolls. Is he really gonna try to? I swear to God, if he Cyruses and flips coins again and gets heads, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go stupid and I'm gonna go crazy. Because that's how he wins, right? He Cyruses forward the rolls. I don't know how else he does it. I don't know if he has another Lucamine. Kind of doesn't matter. He's really gonna flip coins. This is crazy. I thought about healing this routes, but I was like, nah. I swear if he hits heads again. Oh, thank God. I was gonna be so bad. All right, well, we win this one. That's good. Good stuff. You love to win. Let's retreat. I was thinking about healing the rolls, but I was like, why would they run Cyrus? You know? I really wasn't thinking they would, but you know what? We ended up coming out on top. We'll take it. We'll take that every day of the week. Give me that. Last point. Nice. Good stuff. All right, guys, this is gonna be the last match. We've shown off this deck pretty well. We have made an edit halfway through, but I think this deck works pretty well. I do think just having one Eevee and one Sylveon is good as opposed to two, just because of how many like Pokemon we have in this deck. You know, 2 Mewtwo's, 2 Ralts. And it's nice that Sylveon, like the fact that Sylveon does work with Gardevoir and stuff is really nice. So it's not like we're doing the worst here, you know what I mean? I mean, is there a world where we just do this and then hope they red card us? Sometimes, I don't know, some of y'all be red carding like way too early. Like way too early. It's a dark type deck. I just noticed that. This is Umbreon? Umbreon is a little scary because we can't use Mewtwo EX to attack. But it only prevents the front psychic type Pokemon from attacking, not the backline one. So like, we're a little scared, but not that scared. So we'll see. We do have research. We do like that. Pokeball again. And Rare Candy, which is fantastic. So now we can start building up our Mewtwo here. We could have 2. So the way this works, we have to retreat here. We do get this turn to evolve though. So we do have a Gardevoir up already, so that's really good. I think we just play the other Mewtwo here in the event that we do get Sabrina'd. Never know. And then we will do a Psyshadow here to start building energy on our Mewtwo. All right, and then we have to hope and pray that we don't get Umbreon'd. We could though. I mean, they got a lot of cards in this deck here in their hand. It's an Arceus hand. Is this just Sylveon then, this one? That's kind of crazy. I mean, they already have Crobat. Love that. Do they retreat into the Crobat? That's what I would do. Because that means they're doing like, what? A ton of damage. I haven't seen this deck I haven't seen Crobat in forever. This is crazy. And they're gonna pull cards out of their deck. Wow. They got really lucky though, I will say. They top decked like everything they needed. I've run a Crobat Arceus deck before, and like even with the draw power coming from Sylveon, there's like no way, you know, you're always pulling into Crobat. When you do, it's really strong, but when you don't, you're like fumbling. So Sylveon retreating to Crobat for sure to do like crazy damage. Yeah, that's okay though. I think we'll still attack. We'll just let this Mewtwo get sacked because I really don't know what else to do. We kind of want to see if we can get our other routes to build that up. That'd be nice. I'm thinking we have to put the energy on the Mewtwo EX though, right? Yeah, we could heal it, but doesn't it like? I mean, it doesn't. Okay, so like, I'm trying to think here, right? If we heal and do Giant Cape, we're at 110. No, 100. They can hit us for 80, 110. So there's like literally no reason to do Cape or Pokemon Center Lady yet. So we'll hold on to it for now. We could Sabrina, but like all they have to do, but that does screw up their energy though. And I kind of like that. So do we do that now or do we do that later? I'm always the kind of person who hold on to Sabrina until later. I feel like every time I've used Sabrina early, it doesn't help me out at all. And it puts me in a worse spot than I would have been if I just had like waited. So plus they don't have enough room to put like another Crobat on their bench here. Otherwise I would consider the healing. Oh, but we're good. So this only does 30 damage. And then they have to attack us. See, another spot where Geo would be better. Maybe you put Geo in this deck. When I edited this deck, I didn't do that. You know, Geo wouldn't be bad at this point in the game. Geo would actually be super helpful right now. For sure. Maybe this is where we do Sabrina? It might be. It very well might be where we do Sabrina. That way we can cut on energy costs here. Yes. Although this might be a bad play, I don't know. We do this. We do this. Oh, we can't Sabrina anymore because we researched. That's okay. Man, Giovanni would have been helpful for sure. We are going to take a ton of damage here, but then the hope is that, I don't know, can we heal enough for the judgment thing not to do too much to us? We could Mars. Mars might screw them up really bad, actually. But then we don't have like any health, so that wouldn't really screw them up at all. Because they still do like a ton of damage here. Man, Geo would have been so nice here. Should have run Geo, I guess. That's tough. Now they would draw just more cards out of their deck. This is a pretty strong setup. They just happen to get really lucky though. They did top deck because before they even drew anything, they evolved into Crobat. So they top decked Zubat, Rare Candy, Arceus, and Crobat. All in the same hand, which is like ridiculous. I do think we lose here. There's not really a way we win. Healing would be 30 health. Mars wouldn't help at all because at that point we're still getting smashed in the face with this judgment thing, the ultimate force, I should say. It does 110 damage even without enough people on the deck here. Dang. Well, that was they just happen to get really lucky. I don't know. There's not really much I could have done there, for sure. I do think like there are lots of times, especially in this video, I don't know if you've noticed, where I've been able to go against a Pokemon that has 60 health and I have red in my hand and the red's not doing anything. And like red's good. I think it's super helpful to have for like Buzzswole with Leaf Cape or Sylveon EX, but I never had that problem. That never came up, so it is what it is, but that's okay. Well guys, is Mewtwo back? I don't know. It's definitely like, it definitely has way more power or draw power than it did with Sylveon EX. So I definitely recommend playing it and trying it for yourself. If you happen to still have Mewtwo EX and you were like wanting to play it again, bring it out. It's back. It might be back. You might have to shift the deck around a little bit. A Giovanni would be, like I said, switch out the red for a Giovanni and then get back to me because that might actually be super helpful. Anyway, this has been a ton of fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. And this is Clocky clocking out. I'll see you around.